Hi, welcome to Burning Waters of the Moon Tarot. I'm Desiree, and I'm doing a reading for Pisces Sun. And Pisces, we just had an amazing moon, full moon in Pisces a couple nights ago, and I had a good time outside. Um, I do lots of moon work, and it had actually been a while since I have actually done some work outside with the moon, and it was amazing. I it's just I have a special relationship with the moon, and I've been cultivating this relationship for over 10 years, and it's I'm just amazed at the love that I feel, the wholeness that I feel when I'm out there, and the emotion that comes through, the revelations I have. I just think it's all amazing. And this is some Palo Santo. I'm going to smudge the area and smudge myself. Also, I'm going to smudge the cards. Like I said, I've done several readings today, and I just like to clear the area. And I already have an incense lit. I actually had to change incense for some reason. The ancestors just did not like this. I just recently bought it. It's a sandalwood incense. And they seem to like this black one, though. I don't know what the name is. I've had that one for a while. Actually, I have it right here. It's this Song of India. It smells good. It smells really good. I probably bought it at either Whole Foods or HEB. So, hey Vanessa. Are you filming? Yes, I am filming. That's my daughter. She likes to barge into my space. I don't know where your laptop is, babe. Oh, look, you found it. Okay, so this tarot deck that I'm using, Pisces Sun, Three of Swords. It's the, hey babe, by Mind's Eye Tarot by Olivia Rose. And this tarot deck is published by US Games, recently came out sometime in April, I think, and I just acquired it about a month ago. I just started using it, and I like it. It's gold gilded sides. Don't know the exact terminology, but that doesn't quite sound right. Shuffles well, though the cards are a bit slick, so just gotta be a little bit more cognizant and in control. So, okay, Pisces, let's see what is going on with you. Right. So, okay, I need to do a cutting. Okay, one more. Today, I've been asked to do like 4 cuts. Usually it's only 3. Well, it's 3 and 4, but usually it's only 3. But today it's been 4. So perhaps because I've done so many videos, maybe. Okay, so we got 4 cards. Knight of Wands, and this one fell out first. 4 of cards in reverse, 4 of swords in reverse, 10 of cups, and 2 of cups. Wow. Okay, so we've got fire, air, water, water. 2 of the waters are upside down. So straight off the bat, I am feeling that there is some repressed emotions, possibly. Almost like you're running away from some repressed emotions. This Knight of Wands is facing that way, and we've got lots of action going on here. 4 of Swords is a card of rest, So I don't think you're not resting. This is something that's bothering you, and your first instinct is to run away, which that's it's perfectly natural to want to run away. We don't want discomfort. We don't want hurt. We want happiness. We want fun. We want good food and lots of cheese. So it's natural. Extra cheese, please. It's natural to want to run away. So don't feel bad, especially when emotions are involved. High emotions, like this Ten of Cups here. This is a big emotion card. This is a happiness card, but in reverse, it's not happiness. It's a block of happiness, or a feeling of sadness. And Two of Cups shows a relationship that perhaps isn't going the way that you want. And so what we're going to do is we're going to look into this a little more with the Tarot of the Abyss. This is also a fairly recently acquired deck that I've been using, and I like it a lot. Quite different from the Mind's Eye Tarot. However, the artwork, I believe, is similar. Lots of line work here. Of course, the major difference is this is black and white, and Mind's Eye is color. But there's lots of detail in this Tarot of the Abyss, and I like it. Oh, did I do that? Oh, okay. I thought I shuffled. I thought I shuffled like this, psh, but I did not. I don't know how those two cards were overturned. Okay. Usually I would take those two cards, but I wasn't inclined to take them, so that wasn't part of the reading. Just FYI. In case you're wondering, tarot, I've always admired tarot from afar. Well, okay, some years back, I admired tarot from afar, and I was always just a little bit timid to go for it. And it took me a while to actually be comfortable with tarot, and actually thinking that I could understand it, and now I feel that I can understand it, and now I think my learning is going to come from articulating. Articulation has never been a strong suit of mine, so that's one of the things that I'm here to work on. I have a Libra moon and a Libra rising, and Libra is an air sign, and communication and relationships are very important. So I am working on my articulation. So let's go. Okay, I'm gonna do just 3 this time. That's fine. Yes. All right, so let's get some more information on this Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Why are we running? Why are we fleeting, Knight of Wands? With all that energy. The World, 3 of Swords, Queen of Cups. Okay, so something came to an end. Something sad came to an end. So I'm guessing it's this relationship here, and that's what is taking you away. That's what you don't want to face. Like I said, that's completely normal. It's natural to want to stay away from something that does not serve us, that does not make us happy. It's completely natural. So there was lots of emotion caught up with this, and it did come to an end. But look at this card. Though the World is a card of endings, but with this Ouroboros here, there really isn't an end, because it just keeps going and going. And here we see this baby almost in utero. So what is coming from this ending is actually a beginning for you. And while it has caused you this heartache, you are still a beautiful soul. Don't forget that. Don't let don't let that change who you are, you know. And I have a feeling that you're not this fleeting Knight of Wands. I feel that there is some passion that is deep within you, and and it just this situation just wasn't for you. It wasn't your time, maybe. Perhaps this situation, it wasn't deserving of you, and so that's why it ended. But it's not a bad thing, you know. Endings can be sad, and we just have to remember that with every ending there is a beginning. Let's just remember that. I think I used the analogy of a tree dying in the last, whose video was that? Was that Sagittarius? Yes, I think I used it in Sagittarius's video of the analogy of the tree. You know, the tree dies and then it feeds the forest floor, it feeds the mushrooms, it feeds insects, and then with the canopy gone, and now new life can spring up because now we've got sunlight being beamed down. Okay, so Four of Swords, Four of Cups, King of Cups, Four of Wands, and the Chariot. Okay, so we've got lots of fours in here. A four is a number of stability. Okay, and this is a Cancer card, which is water. So lots of water, and so I think you're doing right. So okay, so yes, you are you're not in a place of peace, but it is good for you because it's going to take you somewhere. And how did I draw 4 cards? I usually only do 3. Okay, so but this fourth card is meant for you to see, because while you might not feel that you are in a place of stability, I think you actually are. King of Cups, he's a master of his emotions. Four of Cups, this is that, like I said, that number of stability. This guy is indifferent. Hold on one second. I've got my dogs barking. They don't usually bark like this. Okay, I pressed stop instead of pause. My daughter is going to edit this in post-production. She is my video editor, and she was sort of appalled when I told her that I just record and then upload. So I don't know exactly what she's going to do, but we're just going to let her work her magic. And I got the dogs taken care of. I actually wanted to go outside. I have 3 dogs, by the way. Okay, so back, I was here. Okay. So we've got some stable energy with the fours. However, well, we also have, and this King of Cups, this stable emotional energy. So I see you actually turning this card over from not wanting to be mentally secure, mentally fine, mentally okay. I see you turning it around to being this restful state of mind. Okay? So, but right now it's upside down. But I feel like you're going to turn it around. I feel that this is going to seek this. We have our Knight of Wands, who is going to seek this peaceful state of mind, and I believe you're going to get it. Because I believe you're going to turn around your 10 of Cups. And once you're happy, that is going to bring a 2 of Cups situation. Okay? Just FYI, like seeks like. Unless you're a magnet, in which opposites attract. Okay. Okay, back to this. So this, like I said, I usually only pull 3 cards for the diving in, but this 4th card came out, and it did so because this is you. This is what you're going to do. You are going to take these two things, and you're going to master them, and you are going to ride them like this lady is. She has these two energies harnessed. And it just so happens that these guys are opposite. So perhaps, you're going to harness the opposites, in which that can like create something massive, so massive it can be destructive, like a hurricane. Hot air, cold air comes in and creates the cyclone. There I go, running off on a tangent. Let me bring it back in. So Pisces, yes. So you, of course, you always have lots of water and lots of emotion put into this. We've got the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups here, and I think eventually you're going to find this happiness that has made you so sad. So that with what you are seeking is you're going to find it. So let's see. We need to see. I think with these two things here, once we get some more information and we drill down on that stuff. Oh, I thought I had ash on here, but it's actually like little, I wouldn't say sparkles, but snow maybe. Oh, it's on all the cards. Oh, I've never noticed that. How pretty. Okay, and I think here is where we're going to learn what the work is that you need to do. We're going to learn perhaps what's in your shadow. So 10 of Cups, King of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, 5 of Wands. Okay, so what's standing out to me here is the 7 of Swords, which is deceit. So I think you were very comfortable where you were. You were very comfortable, and then you were deceived, and that just sort of turned your world upside down. It just threw you it hurt you. It hurt you deep down. And that's why we have this 10 of Cups. I mean, it was a big blow to your everything. So you thought you had something nice, and you thought you thought it was the finale. You thought happily ever after, but it turned out that it was not. And so let's see. So I wonder the shadow work here. 8 of Wands. Okay. Oh, there's a card underneath. Oh, okay. Page of Wands reverse, 8 of Wands reverse, and the Lovers. Okay, so what you're oh goodness, the shadow work that I'm seeing here. Okay, so your shadow, this really struck a chord with the shadow. This is one of your deepest, darkest fears. You went into this relationship, this situation, sort of blindly, sort of like, okay, I'm going to give them a chance. I'm going to do this, and we're just going to make this happen. And you went in, you went in full force, and it broke your heart, and it really hit a chord of the abandonment. And when people have abandonment issues and you get struck down, I mean, that is a really hard thing to recover from. And the thing with abandonment is that it sets you so far back, because you opened up, you were in a place of vulnerability, and you allowed this person to come in and sort of fill that void. However, it was a superficial fill, because you have not done the shadow work. And oftentimes the shadow work for abandonment is to become a stronger person as an individual before allowing that second energy to come in and start meshing and melding and convalescing and all coagulating with your energy. You know, your energy has to be solid and good. And the thing is we often think that we're solid and good, but once we hit a bump in the road, a tiny bump, there it starts to chip away at that solidness. And there's a crack that gets exploited, because it's not actually solid. It was just a superficiality. And so the tricky part with healing vulnerability is to become actually solid. Like my stepmother would say, in all actuality, to become just this iron mass of confidence. And it's hard to get there. It really is. But butterfly, oh, I think that's a monarch. Oh, you know, I had a plant that died, and it was a milkweed plant, and last year, I had so many chrysalis of monarchs. Was it last year? No, it was 2 years ago. It was last year that I cut it down, and then we had all that frost, and then it died. And anyway, I don't have any more milkweed in here because it turned out that plant that I did have was a tropical milkweed, and that plant stays flowers late into the season, and so it causes the butterflies to actually make a chrysalis too late, and so then it's too cold here, and then they can't fly south to get away for the winter. So yes, so I ended up chopping it down, and I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna chop it down, and then I'm gonna let it grow, and then I'll remember to chop it down next year. Well, I chopped it down too good, and it just died, especially after the frost. The frost like totally got it. Frost got my aloe vera plant as well, and I was able to save just one piece of it, but she's doing better, but she's definitely not that plant that she used to be. I accidentally left her outside because all the plants were in the front and she was in the back. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little story. But that butterfly that passed by, butterflies are a significator of change. Like I said, the chrysalis, you know, they're a caterpillar. They go into the chrysalis stage, and then they emerge as this beautiful butterfly. And as I was talking to you about healing your abandonment shadows, Pisces, the butterfly just fluttered by, and I think that's very telling for you. That you can change, and you will change, and you will heal this abandonment wound. It's just going to take a while, and it's going to take some trial and error, and you can do it though. You can totally do it. Just don't give up. Don't give up on yourself, because the more that you heal those cracks, the more that you fill them in, the stronger you're going to become. And then you're just going to be like this iron core, just awesomeness. And then you'll find your person, and then you guys can merge your energies, and then you guys can coalesce, and then y'all can coagulate, and then y'all can just become this wonderful being of each other. So don't give up. Yes, it hurts. Yes, it's hard, but you can do it. And I believe in you, Pisces. I'll see you next time.